Long-timers know highway parking in the mountains can be a challenge. There's not a lot of space, which means drivers have to pay extra attention where they're going. Alexandra Ray joins us here in the studio. Alexandra, you tagged along, you and our crew tagged along to figure out the best practices when you're trying to get out and about in our area.
Yeah, Kristen, you're exactly right. So our crew went on a ride along with the Nevada Highway Patrol today. As you can see right behind me, this is what it looked like. So out on the parking, we're looking at all the highways that we went on, and sometimes it's a mess, sometimes it isn't. But they went to the typical problem areas, one being where Highway 50 meets Highway 28 closer to the Tahoe area, and another recreation area they checked out was off of Mount Rose Highway. And that's where we spoke to a Carson resident about her experience parking in this area.
It's been, a lot of turning around, a lot of traffic, people running across the road, which makes it very dangerous when they're parking where they're not supposed to be. So it is very scary, and you have to keep your eyes peeled at all times when you are driving during those times.
That's right, it is pretty busy up there. There are a lot of issues with people parking illegally on the highway, especially in the mountains, and parking illegally can cause more disruptions than you think.
As a driver, you really need to pay attention. If I'm going to park here, our vehicle is going to be able to navigate around me, and then think about our emergency vehicle is going to be navigating around me. If you're calling 911 because you get hurt sledding or when you're out snowshoeing or cross-country skiing, you're going to want those first responders to quickly get down to you. And if you've parked so tightly that you can't barely drive through in an SUV or a sedan, just think of trying to get a fire engine or an ambulance through there.
And you can see it in that video right there where it's very tight on those roads, and some of those cars are parked illegally, and that's exactly why they were checking it out. But the Nevada Highway Patrol also wants to remind everyone that with so many people recreating in those areas to make sure that you're also keeping your eyes peeled for pedestrians in the area, as a lot of them are crossing the highway on foot, or some of them even sledding out into the road. Covering the story, I'm Alexandra Ray, 2 News Nevada.